They grow up and they say, "Come, let us make our father drink wine." This is the second time alcohol is mentioned in the Bible. "Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father."
Preacher boy here seems to think that girls having sex with their own drunk father is a good argument for why you should always stay sober. What kind of screwy-ass dysfunctional home life does this guy have that he's worried his own kids might slip him a roofie and fuck him while he's unconscious? I can only wonder. Let's do this. Greetings, fellow space travelers. BionicDance here. Ah, booze. I'm rather a fan of the captain myself, though Sailor Jerry is an equivalent substitute. Fortunately, I don't have any kids, so I'm unlikely to be impregnated by my teenage son or anything. But it seems Lot's daughters got them a thing for daddy kids.
And they made their father drink wine that night, and the firstborn went in and lay with her father.
Okay, I have to ask, how do you make someone drink wine? Did the girls hold Papa down, stick a funnel in his mouth, and start pouring? If he willingly drank it, though, why couldn't he say enough was enough? What kind of drunken bum was this guy?
And it came to pass on the morrow that the firstborn said unto the younger, "Behold, I lay yesternight with my father. Let us make him drink wine this night also, and go thou in and lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father." And they made their father drink wine that night also. And the younger arose and lay with him, and he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose.
Alright, let's not forget that this is one Jerry Springer episode of a family right here. I mean, Lot is the guy who told a bunch of sodomites to have sex with his virgin daughters instead of letting them have their way with a pair of visiting angels. Then, as they're fleeing holy orbital strikes that nuked the hell out of their hometown, their mother gets turned into a pillar of salt for wanting to see the explosion. What is God's problem with curious women? Between Eve and the apple and Lot's wife, God really doesn't much care for women making with the knowledge. And a pillar of salt? What kind of wacky-ass random punishment is that? Who thinks this stuff up? So now we've got these two mob-raped, motherless girls whose home was just destroyed, and now, thinking there was no one else to repopulate the earth, they decide to have their way with dear old dad in his drunken stupor. Apparently the Bible is in competition with Game of Thrones to see which family can be the most fucked up.
He didn't even know, and I mean, he's a man.
What's that got to do with it? What, men can't resist their sexual urges, even when it's little Molly and her sister getting them drunk? I can't think of too many guys who would be flattered by this assessment of their character, much less agree with it. And I have to ask again, what kind of screwed up family does Preacher Boy here have that he thinks this is a potential danger?
He's laying there. He is taken advantage of in his sleep. He doesn't know when they arose. He doesn't know when they got... Who wants to be that vulnerable? At a party?
This isn't an argument for not ever drinking alcohol. This is an argument for knowing when to say when, to be aware of your limits. I've only ever been passed out drunk once in my life, and that was enough of a lesson, thank you very much indeed. If Lot is such an alkie that he neither notices nor cares how many glasses he drinks, never mind that it's his own daughters handing him each refill, he needs to go into rehab. But don't use this imaginary story, and don't try to tell me that a rabble-raping, city-nuking, salt-pillared daughter rape tale isn't fiction, as an excuse for the rest of us to not occasionally get our drunk on. Some of us can hold our liquor. Until next time, fellow space travelers, this is BionicDance saying don't run on automatic. Instead, please, drink. Reading videos has been found to cause fresher breath, enhanced metabolism, and greater sexual magnetism.